What's up and what's going down? This is Ray and you are watching my video. In this video, I'll be taking you along on my creative process as I redraw one of my first original characters ever. He's actually from a card game that I've been developing for a while, and I could get into his lore, his backstory, the story of the whole universe that I'd created, but I think I'll keep it simple today. So sit back and enjoy and watch as I draw for you my original character, Rage. When I start a drawing, I like to start off with a simple stick figure. Yep, that's right, simple stick figure. This gives it a shape, a form, and a clear direction. And then on top of that, I add circles, lines, give it a little bit more shape, a little bit more form. And don't be afraid to use visual references. They come in clutch when you need to see exactly how something needs to be positioned or what it needs to look like or whatever. Now, as your character is taking shape, go ahead and give it those little details that you were thinking about earlier. Go ahead and erase lines you don't need, fill in little features or whatever else you think needs to be done. Now, once I get everything drawn in and looking more or less the way I want it, I like to zoom in and trace over the whole thing. I'll ignore any wayward or scraggly lines. This allows the line art to look really crisp. And after that, I'm ready to go on to coloring. Now, in this particular case, since I'm redoing a character, his color scheme and outfit have remained more or less unchanged since I first created him. And that, of course, varies from project to project, but I'm gonna just assume that you already knew that. At this point, I'm adding special effects, shading, any last little details that I may have overlooked. But for the most part, I'm done, or at least nearing done. Actually, they say that an artist is never done with their work, and I tend to agree. I mean, it's clear because I've redone this character many times over the years. But it's a labor of love, and I don't mind one bit. Now, at this point, we're just adding background details. In this case, it's just a simple blue background with a couple variations of him in the background. Little extra color, little lettering, a little razzle dazzle, and we're pretty much done. Now, full disclaimer, I did do a few tweaks after I was done. Told you, an artist is never finished. But I made a few tweaks off camera, and I found myself pleased with the end result. And yes, this did take quite a while, but when you're proud of what you do, it's a very small price to pay in the end. And here is the completed Rage.